Delicate Eyrewoolf Abalone and seasonal vegetables combined in an umami gravy-like sauce and served on a crispy bed of egg noodles. This is mi sao Gion bò ngư, Vietnamese crispy egg noodles with abalone. Canned abalone is simply luxurious convenience. Ready to go, pristine Australian abalone that's fully cooked in an umami liquid. Today I'll be using Eyrewoolf additive-free canned abalone, and it contains only 3 ingredients: a large abalone, water and salt. I'm actually cooking a celebratory dish today. It's one I learned from my uncle. No bologna, just abalone. Let's put the E's in Vietnamese. I'm going to start by slicing the abalone. Now, reserve this liquid, do not toss this out. The liquid is umami gold. We're going to use it for the basis of the sauce a bit later on. What we want to do is we want to slice it nice and thin, okay? Just like that. Nice big slices eventually, but as thin as you can go. Cut all of them up like so, nice and thin. All right, let's put that aside. Beautiful. And we'll move on to the noodles now. With the noodles, whenever you get egg noodles, they always come quite tightly packed like so. I've got some oil to the side here. We want to get that to about 180 degrees, so let's give that a quick check. So it should lightly bubble. Yeah, that's pretty much there. So, separate the noodles and get them nice and fluffy. This will just ensure that the noodles don't stick together in big clumps while you're frying. Let's make our noodles. Drop it straight into the pan. Like that, perfect. And just cook that until it's crispy and golden. You will need to flip it once. While that's frying away, I'm just gonna quarter some bok choy. Bok choy is a great vegetable for this dish. It's nice and crispy, quite neutral in flavour, which means it's gonna absorb a lot of our gravy. Beautiful. All right, that might be ready for a flip now. Let's have a check. Beautiful. Right, that's moments away now. So our vegetables are literally just chilling there. Let's pop on the heat. We're going to quickly flash fry them, like a really, really quick stir fry. So go in with a little bit of oil. Whenever you're going with oil, go in immediately with some garlic, because you don't want it to burn. Cold oil and garlic for a stir fry is a must. You don't want them to get too brown, so let's go straight in with the veggies. Get it sizzling, toss it around. Beautiful. All right, now move quick. Oyster sauce. Soy sauce. Pinch of salt. Sugar. White pepper. Toss it around. All right, that's it. Smells amazing. Beautiful. Okay, now let's keep everything hot. We're going to move pretty quick here. Put that to the side. What we're going to work on now is the gravy. Let that pan get hot again. Straight in with our broth. Remember, the umami liquid. Beautiful. Also going to go in with a little bit of chicken stock. That just loosens the flavour, because the abalone liquid it's quite intense, very concentrated in flavour. So pop that in there. Lovely. And I put a fair bit in there because I love a bit of sauce. So we're going to just slowly bring that up to the boil now, let those flavours get to know each other. In the meantime, on the vegetables, if you can't get any bok choy, carrots or snow peas, feel free to use whatever's in season. So Chinese broccoli, capsicum if you can, pak choy, but the hot tip is to only use 3 vegetables. You don't want too many vegetables in there, overwhelming the flavours, the textures. You know, they just accompany the natural flavour of the abalone. In the meantime, we're just going to work on our garnishes. I'm going to slice some chilli that we'll just place on top. And we're also going to make a little dipping sauce as well. Just roughly chop up some coriander again, just to go on top. And golden rule about coriander is try not to chop through it too much, otherwise you'll kill that beautiful fragrance it has. We're going to thicken this down with potato starch. If you don't have potato starch, you'll find it hard to get access to it. You can easily use corn flour. So straight in there with some water. And the hot tip with this is, mix it straight away. It's important the pan is actually to the boil because that's what's actually going to activate the starch and thicken the sauce. Pop some of that starch in. And just mix it all around. Now, that sauce is exactly where I want it. It's getting thick and it will thicken a bit further as well. So what we need to do now is warm the abalone through. Beautiful. And this doesn't take long at all. Don't overcook it because remember, it is already cooked. Beautiful. That's pretty good now. Let's return the vegetables. Oh, I'm really cutting it close with this pan, aren't I? Oh yeah, pepper. Bit of pepper. That is delicious. It's like a mountain of abalone. Wow. Let's get this abalone waterfall flowing. Let's get straight into it. Garnish. Bit of chilies. Oh, pepper. There it is, guys. My mì xào giòn, bào ngư, Vietnamese crispy egg noodles with Eyrewoolf tinned abalone. Grab some of those noodles. Some abalone, extra abalone, another piece of abalone. Can you tell I love abalone? Chilies, carrots, a bit of greens. Let's get some of that sauce if there's any left. Of course there is. Oh, got another piece of abalone. A bit of soy sauce, so I have quite a savoury palate. Some chili in there. Let's get into it. That is sensational. That abalone is leaking umami. It tastes just how my uncle used to make it. The abalone is soft and tender. It is all about that texture. It's such a unique texture. It has this iconic bite to it where it briefly, just briefly sticks your teeth together. I know that sounds weird, but it kind of glues your teeth together. Then when it snaps open, you wash all that umami flavour with those crispy yet hydrated noodles. It's a match made in heaven. So if you love abalone and you love entertaining, this is the perfect crowd pleaser. If you have a big crowd, Eyrewoolf also makes a larger variation of the abalone, which comes with 2 large abalones. For me, my family, we love the small size because it feeds the family 4 quick, smart. If you are an abalone fan like I am, run, don't walk. Stock your pantry up with Eyrewoolf Abalone. It gets the Duncan tick of approval. You know what to do. Give this recipe a whirl. Do yourself a favour for flavour.